what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it.
Emily, how are we doing today? I hope that we are doing well. But if not, big hugs to you. So today we are having an updated nursery tour. Yes, I have been promising y'all this for a very long time. And if I wait until my nursery is completely clean, it's never going to happen. So my nursery is okay right now. Okay, it's not the cleanest. You know, I have seen a couple nursery tours where it is immaculate. Okay, that's not what you're getting from me. Just buckle up, hold on to your hats, because yeah, we're gonna have an updated nursery tour. Hello, my name is Leisha. This is Binkies and Blankies Nursery. I am an adult doll collector who loves all things baby dolls, and have been collecting about 2 years now. In this video, like I just said, I am giving an updated nursery tour. Now, we are just going to be in the nursery today. My room is a little bit of a wreck. I'm doing a little cleaning in there, and some of my babies are in my bedroom still, but I'm just not going to show them at this moment. It actually, nothing in there has changed. I'm just cleaning, that's it. It's a wreck in there. So excuse me. So yeah, I guess without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around and let's get on with this tour, shall we? So I'm starting from my door. So if we go into the nursery now, we come into this part. This used to be where my sewing table was, and all my sewing stuff. And what my vision was for this nursery was to have this corner just be dedicated to basically nursery part. Now, that doesn't mean that that's the only place that I have babies. Babies are still all over the room, but it's just a part where if I want to role play, I have, you know, I can clear out everybody and, you know, have the changing table and a bed right there and a little dresser. So I could do a little role playing, which you will see in the future. I'm working on that as we speak. And then I do have some babies sitting around, because, you know, I don't know, I like them to be kind of spread out and sit around so I can just kind of see all of them. Mind you, this is not all of my babies. I do have some babies put away, and I do have some babies in my room. These are just the ones that are out in the nursery at the moment. So over here, I have my vintage bunk beds. And on the vintage bunk beds, I have mostly Paradise Gallery babies, and I think that's something that I am going to work on. I think the bunk beds are just going to be for my Paradise Gallery babies. I think I'm just going to like set them all up there. I think that will be a cute little display for my Paradise Gallery babies. I do have cats, and so they have a food and a water bowl in here. This is my tripod and my ring light for when I'm recording in here. This is my desk. This is my office area, if you will. And then I absolutely love this part of my nursery. It's just a lineup of babies. I love it. So yeah, just a lineup of my like 24-inch toddler babies. I just love looking at this. I just love coming in and looking at this wall. I did put all my vintage dolls on the shelf up here. So those are all vintage dolls. And then a couple over here. And then I have my Monster and Rainbow High and Illy dolls up here. My little collection I got going on of them. And some of my other little different kind. I don't know what you call these kind of dollies, but some of them too. They're knocked down because I have a sneaky suspicion that Minky was up there. That is me as a baby. I was like 11 months old in that picture. And yeah, so, and then we have my sewing area. I moved my sewing area over to this corner. It's fine. It's a wreck. You guys, this area is always a wreck. It's always going to be a wreck. I just have to learn to face that. And then of course we do have a litter box. You don't want to see the litter box. It's down there. And then my cabbies, my Cabbage Patch Kid collection is still right here. It's been right here. It's kind of overflowed to this section now. I have a lot of cabbies and I love them. I love them all so much. And then this is full of clothes. This is full of clothes. And then in the closet, I have a dresser full of clothes for the babies. And I have a hanging rack. That's downstairs though in the basement. We're not going down there either. But I'm just letting you know those are where I keep their clothes. Have a few babies over here hanging out together. And then in this bassinet, I have a few little cuties just resting, and Bee and Bella are over here being as cute as they can be. My bows, my bow hanger, my homemade bow hanger, I just have that there. And then I didn't show you behind here. So behind here I have, this is hair care, all hair care stuff. And then I have one of the over-the-door organizers full of, let's see, I got pajamas, diapers, tutus, thicker winter hats, and like tights and undies up there. And then these are like just kind of fancier 18-inch girl dresses, and I have them hung up on the side there. I also have this. This little dresser is actually one of the first dressers I got for my nursery when my nursery was just in my bedroom. And it has held up very well. Still going. And I have socks and hats. Socks, hats, booties, just all kinds, mitts, hair care things, all kinds of stuff in here. I think the very bottom drawer is preemie pajamas. I do have some little, I keep some fake milk bottles made up and around the nursery to use. I am at this point just using lotion and water to make my fake formula. So that's what I do there. There's my sign that Jess made me over at Crafty Churchy Nursery. As you can see, April 29th, 2003 was my startup date of the nursery, and we just hit our 2-year mark, so that's crazy. And then on my playpen I have some more babies. They're just lounging. This is where I keep my silicones, just away from the vinyl babies. There's only silicones and it's a nice little space for them. And then I do have a little display spot right here for some babies, and up there. And then I have my playpen that has my pickles that are all sleeping. Right now Frankie and Augie are in there just sitting up playing together. Yeah, so that's how I changed the nursery around. I love it so much. I want to get a little rug for this area, just a smaller one just for like that area right there. Like an infant rug, like some kind of, I've got a lot of Disney in here, so maybe a Disney, or even just some, I don't know, some baby colors. I don't know, pastel colors maybe. I don't know, something cute that would go with it. And then I'll show you my so this is the reason why I bought this bassinet. This bassinet is on wheels, and it gave me storage, and also I can do role play with this bassinet. But then also it's not completely in the way because I just have to move it to get into my closet. So lots of stuff, and this is jam-packed full of things. Those are jackets and sweaters. Those are supplies for like glass beads and stuff like that are in there. I don't know what are in those boxes. Something is. I have another over the door. I love these things. I will link these in the description box below too. They're very inexpensive and they are awesome and they hold so much. They even have pockets on the sides where you can, and someone said they use them to put babies in. They're like little baby hammocks, you know. That's genius. That is an old toy organizer of my grandson's, and that's where I keep shoes and my 18-inch clothes. And that is the dresser that has stuff in it, clothes in it. So yeah, so then when I'm done, I can just take this and scoot it back, and yeah, it's out of the way, and I still have a good place to put some babies and a bassinet to play with. So that is a lot of fun, yeah, so tell me what you think of the nursery. Let me flip you around. There you are. So yeah, tell me what you think of the nursery. It is like totally changed around. I had my sewing table over where I told you before, plus this white cabinet was over there. The playpen was over here. My desk was turned one way, it's turned another now. But the flow in here is much better, and I've been able to keep up a little bit better on keeping it a little tidier. Which is important. I'm going to sit down. Which is important to me too, is trying to keep it a little bit tidier, so that I can play. Yeah, so there you go. A look inside Binky's and Blanky's nursery. It's a small room, but I make do with it. I still have a lot to do. I want to go my boards where all the notes and cards and stuff you guys send me. You know, I have 2 of those full, so I want to go through them and straighten them up and make them look a little nicer. And some of the older stuff I'm going to get a scrapbook and put it in it, and then keep out some of the newer as it comes in. I'll just do that so that a way I can keep up stuff you guys send me. Yeah, so that's it. That's all. Like I said, my room hasn't changed though. My room's exactly as it was in the last nursery tour. The only thing that changed was this room. And I really like the change. Tell me what you guys think of it. So give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Again, tell me what you think of the nursery down in this, or not the description box, that would be my part, in the comment section. And I'll try to remember to put the links of the storage holders, over the door storage holders, and if they still have the white dresser, I can link that down below too. I believe I got the bassinet and the changing table from Amazon, I think. So if I have those links, I'll share those with you too. Just things to organize. And this dresser is on Amazon. And actually, I really like this dresser. It has 2 like bigger drawers and then 3 smaller drawers. Plus it holds, like, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 babies up there. So that's pretty cool. You know, that's a lot of storage space. But yeah, I'll try to remember to link all those in the comment section or the description box, so check that out. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notifications. And also, if you would like to join the Flutterflies, it helps out my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it if you can. If not, make sure you're just liking, subscribing, and sharing my video. Sharing is caring. Sharing my video just helps me get out there, and the algorithm lets them know that you're liking the video and sharing it with people, and then that makes them think, you know, helps push my channel out there. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for coming along. I had a fun time showing you what I did. More to come. Like I said, I am going to get the bunk beds. That's going to be my Paradise Gallery spot. So I'm going to get all my babies gathered up and they're going to sit in the bunk beds. and just lots of things are, you know, I want to get that new shelf. I keep talking about that new shelf. I still want to get that new shelf. However, here's my dilemma. I need other things. The shelf that I'm using is perfectly good and doing the job I need it to do. So when it comes time to get the shelf or get other things, I usually choose other things because I'm like, hey, that shelf's working just fine. And it is. There's nothing wrong with it. It works just fine. So the shelf's going to be put off for a while until I decide it's time. But like a new rug, I would like the new rug in here, and just a few other things. Just I wouldn't mind having another bouncy seat or like a small like activity thing for them in here. I think that would be cute. But yeah. All right, guys, so I'm going to hop off here. Thanks so much for coming along and spending this time with me. As always, I appreciate it and love you all so much. Don't forget to be kind, to be gentle, but most importantly, be you, because we love you just the way you are. We'll see you next time, friends. Bye.